Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk English World.
Hi there. We are so happy you are here with us today.
I am Sarah, and this is Mike. We are your English practice friends.
Today is episode 187, and today's topic is one of the most liberating things we have ever taught.
Liberating means freeing, like being released from a cage you did not know you were in.
Today we're talking about how to use simple English effectively.
Simple English. Many learners think, I need to use advanced words and complex sentences to sound good, but that is completely wrong.
The most effective communicators in the world use simple language, clear, direct, easy to understand.
Barack Obama, Steve Jobs, the best teachers, the best storytellers, they all use simple language.
Simple does not mean weak. Simple means powerful. Simple means clear. Simple means confident.
Today, we will show you how to use simple English in a way that sounds smart, natural, and effective. Let's begin.
First, let's understand the myth about simple English.
The myth is complex words make you sound more intelligent. Using long, complicated sentences shows you are educated.
This is completely false. In fact, the opposite is true.
When you use unnecessarily complex language, you risk confusing your listener. You sound like you are trying too hard, and you actually communicate less effectively.
The goal of communication is not to impress people with your vocabulary. The goal is to be understood.
And the most impressive speakers are the ones who can take complex ideas and explain them simply and clearly.
So today, let's embrace simple English and use it powerfully.
Simple English strategy number 1. Choose short words over long words.
For almost every long, complicated word in English, there's a shorter, simpler version, and the shorter version almost always communicates better.
Let's practice some word swaps right now.
Instead of utilize, say use.
Utilize and use mean exactly the same thing, but use is shorter, clearer, and more natural.
Instead of commence, say start or begin.
Commence is formal and stiff. Start is clear and natural.
Instead of demonstrate, say show.
Instead of facilitate, say help.
Instead of endeavor, say try.
Instead of approximately, say about.
Instead of sufficient, say enough.
Instead of require, say need.
Instead of purchase, say buy.
Instead of inquire, say ask.
Long word, short word. Long word, short word. Every time you have a choice, choose the shorter word.
Your message will be clearer. Your listener will understand faster, and you will sound more natural.
Strategy 1. Short words over long words, always. Simple English strategy number 2. Use short sentences.
Simple English strategy number 3. Use active voice.
The subject does the action. Passive voice means something is done to the subject. Active voice is almost always simpler and clearer.
For example, passive voice, the report was completed by me. Active voice, I completed the report.
Passive voice, the meeting has been scheduled by the team. Active voice, the team scheduled the meeting.
Mistakes were made. Active voice, I made a mistake.
Active voice is shorter, stronger, more direct, more natural.
Native speakers use active voice most of the time in conversation. Switch to active voice and your English will immediately sound more natural.
Strategy 3. Use active voice. Subject does the action. Clear and direct. Simple English strategy number 4. Use concrete words, not abstract words.
Concrete words describe things you can see, touch, hear, or experience. Abstract words describe ideas and concepts.
Concrete words are easier to understand because they paint a picture in the listener's mind.
For example, abstract, the situation was challenging. Concrete, I had to work 12 hours a day for 3 weeks straight.
Abstract, she has good communication skills. Concrete, she explains complex ideas clearly and always listens patiently.
Abstract. The weather was unpleasant. Concrete. It was raining hard and very cold. My shoes were completely soaked.
Concrete words create images, and images are remembered much better than abstract concepts.
Strategy 4. Concrete words over abstract words. Paint a picture with your words.
Simple English strategy number 5. Use simple connector words.
You do not need complex transition phrases to sound organized. Simple connector words work just as well, often better.
Instead of furthermore, say also or and.
Instead of nevertheless, say but or still.
Instead of consequently, say so.
Instead of in addition to that, say plus or also.
Instead of on the contrary, say but actually.
Instead of subsequently, say then or after that.
Simple connectors. And, but, so, also, then, because, still. These 7 words can connect almost any 2 ideas clearly.
Strategy 5. Simple connectors. And, but, so, because, then, also, still. Use these 7.
Simple English strategy number 6. Say what you mean directly.
Many learners hedge too much. They add so many qualifiers and softeners that the main message gets buried.
Hedge means to be indirect, to soften your words so much that the meaning becomes unclear.
For example, overhedged, I was kind of thinking that maybe it might possibly be a good idea to perhaps consider revising the proposal at some point if that seems reasonable.
What did that even say? Let's try the direct, simple version. I think we should revise the proposal.
Clear, direct, confident. Same idea, 10 times more effective.
Of course, some softening is polite and necessary, but there is a big difference between polite softening and hiding your message.
Polite and direct. I think we could improve this. Could we look at it again?
That is both direct and polite. You do not need to be harsh to be clear.
Strategy 6. Say what you mean, be direct, be clear, be confident.
Now let's hear real conversations showing simple English in action. Listen carefully.
Conversation 1. Keeping it simple and clear at work.
Hey, can we talk about the project? I have some concerns.
Of course, what is going on?
So, the deadline is next Friday, but we still have a lot to do. I think we need more time, or more help, or both.
Okay, that is really clear. Thank you. How much more time do you think you need?
About a week. If we get one more person to help, maybe 5 days.
Got it. Let me talk to the manager today. I'll ask for either a deadline extension or extra support.
Perfect. That is exactly what I was hoping you would say.
No problem. Short sentences, clear ask, easy solution. That is how we get things done.
Totally. Sometimes simple is just better.
Always.
Conversation 2. Explaining something simply in everyday life.
Hey, can you explain how you manage to stay so organized? I feel like my life is always a mess.
Honestly, it's pretty simple. I use a to-do list. I write down 3 things every morning that I need to do that day. Just 3.
Only 3?
Only 3. If I do more, great. But I only have to do 3. This way, I don't feel overwhelmed, and I always feel like I succeeded at the end of the day.
Oh, that is so smart. And how do you decide which 3 things to pick?
I ask myself one question. What will I regret most if I don't do it today? The top 3 answers go on the list.
Wow, that is such a clear and simple system. I love it.
It works because it's easy. Complex systems break down. Simple ones stick.
I am starting this tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
Did you hear how simple and effective all of that was? Short sentences, direct words, clear ideas, no unnecessary complexity. Just clean, powerful communication.
That is what effective, simple English sounds and feels like.
Conversation 3. Giving feedback simply.
Hey, I read your first draft. I have some thoughts if you want to hear them.
Yes, please. Be honest.
Okay, the ideas are really good. Seriously, very strong content. But the sentences are too long, and some of the words are harder than they need to be.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, on page 2, you wrote, The implementation of the proposed strategy necessitates a comprehensive evaluation of the available resources. That is really long and hard to follow.
Okay, what would you say instead?
I would say, to use this strategy, we first need to check what resources we have. That's it. Same idea, half the words.
Oh, wow, that is so much better and clearer.
Simple almost always wins. Your reader will understand faster and they'll trust you more because you're not hiding behind big words.
That is such a valuable lesson. Short words, short sentences, clear ideas.
Exactly, you've got it.
Did you notice all the simple strategies in those conversations? Short words, short sentences, active voice, concrete examples, simple connectors, direct communication. No unnecessary complexity.
And did they sound weak? No, they sounded confident, clear, effective, professional. Quick review. All 6 simple English strategies from today.
Strategy 1. Short words over long words. Use instead of utilize. Start instead of commence. Show instead of demonstrate. Try instead of endeavor. Ask instead of inquire.
Strategy 2. Short sentences. One idea per sentence. Keep it clear, keep it moving.
Strategy 3. Active voice. I completed the report, not the report was completed by me.
Strategy 4. Concrete words over abstract. Paint a picture. Give specific details, not vague concepts.
Strategy 5. Simple connectors. And, but, so, because, then, also, still. These 7 do the job.
Strategy 6. Say what you mean directly. Be clear, be confident. Do not hide your message.
6 strategies, all immediately usable, all powerfully effective, all available to you starting right now.
That is the end of episode 187.
Your homework? Take something you wrote or said recently in English and simplify it using today's strategies. Replace long words, break up long sentences, make it active voice, make it concrete, make it direct.
1 paragraph, 6 strategies. Transform it into simple, powerful English.
Subscribe to Talk English World. Hit the bell icon. Give this video a thumbs up.
Leave a comment and write 1 simple English sentence about yourself. Short, clear, direct. Show us simple English in action.
Share this video with someone who overcomplicates their English and wants to communicate more effectively.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English.
See you in episode 188. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Keep it simple, keep it powerful, keep it you. Take care.